Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am here to give you my WWE NXT review. If you wonder why I have my headphones in, is because I was listening to music. So let's get it started. The reason why I have to give it to you off my cell phone instead of my laptop, because I'm doing it off my cell phone, is because my laptop's updated right now, so I have to do it this way. But I don't mind. Alright, so this NXT happened on March 11th, 2015. We get Jason Albert, Tom Phillips, and Corey Graves on commentary. We get the first match is Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus the Lucha Dragons, which consists of Kalisto and Sin Cara. And the winners become #1 contenders for the WWE NXT Tag Team Championships. Thought it was a good match. Enzo Amore and Cassidy come out, they say their normal stuff, and they talk about how they're going to become new #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championships. This was a good match. Sin Cara and Kalisto do the wheelbarrow suplex. Cassidy throws Enzo Amore right into Sin Cara, and then Sin Cara gets the hot tag on Kalisto, and he goes off on Enzo Amore with a high cross body. He rolls him up and ends up kicking him in the head. That was cool. The Lucha Dragons hit a double dive on Colin Cassidy, and then Colin Cassidy just comes in, takes out Sin Cara, and then he hits his finisher on Enzo Amore, and then on Kalisto, and Enzo Amore goes off the top for the win. I forget what move he did, but the #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team titles. It makes sense because I don't really want to see Lucha Dragons and Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy go at it again, because it was really bad at NXT or Evolution, NXT Rival, and I want to see it again. But it makes sense because they actually are gonna feuding with they're actually feuding with the Blake and Murphy. Alright, so then they show an Alex Riley video because he's returning. As you can tell from the title that's going to be down below, he's returning to the ring tonight. I think that's awesome. I'm happy to see him back in the ring. WWE hasn't used him to his potential, but I like that they're putting him back on NXT. And they show they show his stuff from when he was on NXT Season 2 before NXT turned into what it was now, and back when they had pros and stuff. And The Miz was his pro. It shows when he was on Raw as The Miz's apprentice. It shows when he turned on The Miz and turned face. And then it just shows him going down into obscurity, pretty much. I mean, it doesn't show that all in order, but that's pretty much, I just kind of gave you a rundown of his career. And then it shows a career of Kevin Owens' destruction. It just pretty much shows what he's been doing, him winning the NXT Championship, everything about that. And then we get Carmella versus Alexa Bliss. Carmella talks about how she's the baddest diva in NXT, and yeah, that's about it. I thought it was a good match. Alexa Bliss hits a moonsault, and then she hits she hits like a Phoenix splash on her, but I forget what the actual move. But Alexa Bliss goes over. I think they're gonna probably build Alexa Bliss up to face Sasha Banks for the NXT Women's Championship. Because it does have some sort of story, because Sasha Banks did break her nose, so I think that was cool. Then Alex Riley gets interviewed, and he gets asked what's it like for him to come back to the ring after 2 years, and he compares it to being locked in a cage, how he has to watch everybody eat, and he's forced to watch, and he gets no food, and that's what it's like for him. But he had no reason to really go back in the ring, because no one motivated him, but Kevin Owens did just that. And he says that Kevin Owens may have a wife and kids at home. That's his family, but my family is all the fans out there. So I thought it was actually a great promo. And he says rage at the end. And then Tyler Breeze backstage. He cuts a promo on Hideo Itami. I don't really remember what he said. And then we get CJ Parker versus Alex Riley. It was a solid match. It was cool to see Alex Riley back in the ring. He wins with a blockbuster off the top. I thought it was awesome. And then Kevin Owens comes out and says that he is the stupidest man alive for leaving commentary to become a wrestler again to face him. And he says now he's going to end his wrestling career. And afterwards, Alex Riley tears up after the emotion. But I thought this was awesome. This should have been the main event, though. I think that would have been better if it was the main event. But actually, no, I can't really say, but oh well, because it's stupid. It should have been the main event. So then we get the next match, Tyler Breeze versus Hideo Itami. And yes, it was a good match. But the main event should have been Alex Riley's in-ring return. That's what people were tuning in for. and you could have ended it off that, but he didn't do that. It was a good match though. Hideo Itami hits like the tornado DDT and hangs him up on the ropes. Tyler Breeze starts dominating the match. Eventually hits a super kick on Hatami and he kicks out. And then Hideo Itami, he tries to put Hatami into the figure four and on the post, but then Hatami makes him go face first into the steel post, and then he does a springboard. He goes off the top, and he does a suplex, and Tyler Breeze goes ribs first into the ropes, and then he goes off the top and does like a leg drop off the top. And then eventually Hideo Itami misses the drop kick in the corner, and Tyler Breeze hits the beauty shot for the win. And that was the end of the show. Overall, I thought NXT was pretty solid this week. The only thing I have a problem with is that the main event wasn't Alex Riley's in-ring return, but other than that, it was a pretty good show. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to see more NXT reviews, click right here to subscribe. And if you're wondering why I did this quickly, it's because I'm kind of tired right now. So I just want to get to bed. So that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.